Well, hello everybody again. This is Doug Rucker from DougRuckerStore.com and PressureWashingSchool.com, located right here in Houston, Texas. We're right in Porter, Texas, outside of the Humble Kingwood area, right off of Loop 494 and right near North Park Drive. So if you're in the area, stop in and see us. Love to chat with you. Help you out if you need any chemicals or any parts. Need a rig build? We can build your rig, enclosed trucks, enclosed vans, pickup truck skids, whatever you need, trailer builds, we can do it. So I'm on a job today doing a driveway cleaning, sidewalk, back patio, and so just thought I'd give you guys a few tips for being on a job site. So stay tuned for that coming up next. Our next hands-on training school is coming up April 12th. April 12th. Right here in Houston, Texas, right here at the training center. We do everything right here at the training center. It's one full day, Saturday, April 12th. We start about 8:30, somewhere in that area, and go until we finish. So if you're interested in that, just go to pressurewashingschool.com/events. We have these every single month of the year, have for the last 15 years. Last month we celebrated our 15-year anniversary. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, come on out for some hands-on training, showing you how we use the equipment, what equipment we use in our business. And then we have classroom training that we go over intensely, in depth on house washing, how to clean roofs, how to clean hardscape like concrete, pool decks, things of that nature. And then of course, the most important, property protection. So we go in that pretty detailed too. So that's Saturday, April 12th. And then also, if you ever cannot make it on Saturday, let us know. We can probably fit you in during a weekday training. We did that last week for a guy who couldn't attend on Saturdays. So we did a one-day training for him last Tuesday. So if that ever helps you, let us know. Then also, don't forget the online video school if you can't make it out here to Houston, or if you want to do both. We have a lot of guys that do both. You can hit that up too at pressurewashingschool.com. Tons and tons of videos that I've built over the last 12 or 13 years. But you've got a house washing class, a roof cleaning class. You've got hardscape and property protection. And so you can buy the all-course bundle, which is a lifetime membership, or you can buy individual classes and not spend as much money, but you'll end up spending more money buying it per class, but allows you to kind of budget it out a little bit. And you have a 2-week period if you purchase the individual classes. The all-course bundle, you pay a one-time fee, and it's a lifetime membership to it. So check that out again, like I said, at pressurewashingschool.com. If you have any questions about any of my school training offerings, then please just email me, pressurecleaningschool@gmail.com.
All right, guys, so cleaning today this driveway. There's a back patio back there too, and I'm going to clean sidewalks, and I'll probably clean the curbs too. First thing I do is yesterday, I texted the homeowner and let them know what time I'd be here, about 8:30 in the morning, to please have all cars out of the driveway and not in front of the house, because I'm going to clean the curbs. And so sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. When I pulled up, the car was not out of the driveway, but she saw me pull up, ran out, jumped in the car, and pulled it out just as quick as she could. So I'm going to start in the back and work towards the front. So I'll start on the back patio. I've got all my hoses out. First thing I did when I got here was stretched out my water hose to their faucet, hooked it up, got the water filling my water tank, and then got my hose stretched out, got my surface cleaner ready, and as soon as I get a little bit more water in the tank, I'll be ready to go. Another thing, even though this concrete is fairly dirty. It's not real bad. I am not a pre-treater, so I'm not pre-treating anything. The one thing I will do is I will wet everything down, all the concrete, using my open ball valve, and also use a little pressure where needed if I need to blow off any sticks, leaves, little rocks, things of that nature. But I do thoroughly wet the concrete down with just water. That just really helps the cleaning, make it easier. And then if I need to afterwards, I will post-treat, but I don't pre-treat, hardly ever. I just feel like it's a waste. And if you've got a good machine and a good surface cleaner, water is actually the best cleaning agent there is. So anyway, just wanted to throw that in there before I get started. I get a lot of questions about why I don't post-treat. And one of the reasons is because you have to understand that all the bleach is doing is changing the color of that algae. It's not really cleaning it. It just changes the color of it. So whether it's on concrete or like a red brick background, or red brick or colored background or whatever, it's just changing the color. It still has to be rinsed off. And so just kind of doing double the work. I think I'm wasting bleach, and then that strong bleach mix, in order to get this to change color, is going to have to go off into this grass. And even though you're surface cleaning over it and that's diluting it, it's sometimes not diluted enough. So that's just kind of why I don't pre-treat. I always wait and post-treat and then leave it to dry. So I'm coming up on a patch of new concrete where they had a concrete repair that's a lot newer. Hope you guys can hear this. But I can take my surface cleaner pressure regulator, you'll see the needle go down, and turn my pressure down on the fly and clean this lower, or this newer concrete, without having to stop and change my nozzles, adjust my unloader, use an adjustable wand, whatever. I can just keep going, because when I go to this newer concrete, it's lowering the pressure so it's not going to scar it or tear the cream off. And as I get back into the older concrete that's dirtier, and turn my pressure right back up and just keep going. Very. So when I'm cleaning the actual concrete, the driveway, I always get my hoses set up so that they're going to follow me to the areas that I'm cleaning. So I'm going to start here. I'm going to go this way. And so I'll clean, and then every time I turn around, my hose would just follow me this way through the areas I've already cleaned. And that'll make for the best hose management. I don't ever have to fight my hose. And then this surface cleaner, I can get right over the edge of the grass and get that cleaned. I don't have to come back and trim the edges of the driveway out. It just really depends on how the grass is edged, how the driveway sets up, all of that. And that's what I'm doing right now, is just edging the driveway with the surface cleaner, so I don't have to come back and edge it out. If I had to, I would use an adjustable wand where I can control the pressure and stand over in the grass so the muddy stuff isn't flying up on me. When I'm ready to clean the sidewalk that's up by the front door, I always take my surface cleaner and I get it to where I'm going to clean away from the door. I never clean walking up towards the door. Same thing if I was using an adjustable wand to trim out. I never clean walking up towards the door. If there's a screen glass door or even glass in the door, like up there, you know, a little pebble or a little rock or something can fly out from here and you can break that glass. So I always go to the door clean away on our surface cleaner. Not only do we have the surface cleaner pressure regulator like I talked before, but Raimondo has put some plastic down here. Kind of found the plastic. I think Hobby Lobby, my wife, found it, and he's got a little bracket down there. And so that keeps anything from flying out from us, especially the water, from getting our feet all soaking wet and muddy. And then that helps to keep any little rocks or whatever from flying out, because if you don't have that there, the whisper washer are notorious, for all that stuff coming out from the back there. And then the other thing we've done is we've retrofitted it with a Mossmatic swivel. And once the swivel on this from whisper washing went bad, we changed it to a Mossmatic, and man, it cleans so much better. So anyway, just wanted to give you that tip about coming to the door and cleaning away from the door. Guys, once I'm done with the front sidewalk, I'll just leave my hose right down there, come back and get my gun and wand with the turbo, and I'll do the curbs up to the truck, and that will be done. And then once I'm done rinsing everything down, at some point when I'm rinsing down, I'll turn the water off so my tank starts emptying out. And then when I'm completely done with everything, all I have to do is roll up my hose, disconnect my pressure hose, back up my truck a little bit, and then I can trim out all around this area and clean the curbs where my truck is parked, and then roll my pressure hose up, and I'm ready to go. So I'll leave enough water in the tank to complete right in front of the truck. But that's how I do it. I always leave my hose where I end so I can start and work back this way, instead of coming up and finishing up here and then have to take my hose all the way back down here. Just saving a step, that's all. All right, guys, so all done here. Driveway's all clean, sidewalks all clean, curbs all cleaned, and just a couple things I'm going to show you. When you got areas like this that have bad drainage, I just pretty much leave it like that. I get it as best as I can, but I just explain to the customer there's no place for that to go. I could keep trying to push that down, but it's just going to keep coming out of the grass because the drainage is bad. So it'll eventually go away with light rainfalls and stuff. But of course, when you have heavy rainfalls, it's just kind of puddle there. So nothing you can really do about it other than try to get it as best you can. Like I always tell the customer, I don't think you want to pay me to watch water dry. So, but that's it. We've post-treated the driveway, cleaned everything, and now we're fixing to wrap up. I think that's all I have. I think there's something else. I'll come back and say it. Oh yeah, I did forget one thing. Got to wrench the surface cleaner down. Get it all clean. That'll help keep your tires and your wheels and whatever else. Skirt, just get all that junk off of it. Rinse it all down. Keep your stuff in good shape.
Okay, guys, I hope this has been helpful for y'all. Just a few tips and tricks that I wanted to kind of share that could maybe help some people. Again, not everybody does things the same way. I just like showing guys how I do things. I think sometimes that can help some people, and then they can add to whatever they feel like changes they need to make for their own to make themselves more productive and clean better, faster, without compromising the quality of your workmanship. So I hope you guys have a very blessed day, and if we can help you in any way on our store products, just hit us up at info@DougRuckerStore.com or call or text 281-612-1223. If it's anything relating to the school trainings, then please email pressurecleaningschool@gmail.com. I am not on Facebook Messenger a lot, by the way. That's not the best place to contact me. If you need to get to me, use those other numbers depending on what you need information on, school or store products. All right? Thank y'all. Have a very, very blessed rest of your week.